say it takes 10,000 hours to become a master at something. Well, I disagree. 10,000 hours is just some arbitrarily picked number. It doesn't mean anything if none of that time is used wisely. I have been playing guitar for 2 years now. And while obviously I can't say that I'm a master at it, I can say I've gone through the stages that there would be which would lead to mastery. Now before we dive into these 5 stages, let's all get onto the same page of what is mastery. Now the actual definition of mastery would be to have comprehensive knowledge or skill in a subject. Now, I'm not sure if it's possible to actually learn every single aspect of whatever you're pursuing, but for the sake of this video, we're just going to be focusing on improving our skills. That I know you can do. Now let's go ahead and jump into the first stage. This is the one where you're learning how to walk, the beginner stage. For this stage, I'm going to give you permission to just run to whatever looks shiny to you, okay? I want you to give your brain some joy, some dopamine, so it'll all seem so fun and everything just feels like a win. So later down the line, when it's not all rainbows, you're going to want to chase that again. Now, there's 2 kinds of ways you can kind of deal with all these new things that are coming. On one hand, you can despair and be like, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff I gotta learn. Okay. And on the other hand, it'll be like, maybe this is kind of fun. Maybe I'll try and learn this. So the number one hurdle that makes people actually quit something is they get bored. It's too hard. So our goal is to eradicate those things. We don't want that to happen. For number 2, I'm going to assume you passed stage 1 and you are still going to pursue whatever you're going towards. Now you've reached the level where you're still terrible, no offense, but now you're actually starting to get a little more serious with what you're learning. So let's discuss some things that can actually help you. We're going to start off by kind of dissecting whatever your workout, your kind of practice routine. What is it looking like? What do you see? Is it kind of all over the place? Do you have a strict regimen you're following? Okay, I'll give you some time to think about it. Are you finished? I'm so glad. Okay, let's move on. Okay, now that you've given that some thought, think about, do you need a teacher now? Is someone to motivate you gonna help you? You like learning alone? Is money a struggle? Now that I've thrown all these things at you, you might be wondering, do I have a magical blueprint for you that'll solve all your problems? No. I'm sorry, I don't. You are unique, and so am I. I don't know what you like. Do you like a teacher better? Do you not? It's like, there is no right, but there's a better for you. And the only person that can find that is you. Know what you like. You can do that. Now I dub you an amateur. You can pat yourself on the back. You've earned it. I don't know why I'm speaking like that. Anyways, let's talk about a way that can really increase the way you improve at whatever you're doing. And this thing is called the feedback loop. And what it does is it shows a way for you to get your information, you analyze this information, and then you repeat it with more action. So the reason I'm telling you this is it's the crux to improvement. To improve faster, you have to close this loop faster. So let me give you an example for guitar. Let's say I'm playing something and I mess up a note. Yes, I messed something up. And what I'm going to be doing is, since I heard the messed up note, I'm going to move my finger to play the correct note. And why could I do that so fast? It's because I got instant feedback. I could hear instantly it was wrong. Now there's 2 things you could be thinking right now. 1, how does this affect other kinds of things to improve at, like art? And then 2, well, how do we close the feedback loop faster? I'm glad you asked. So staying with this art example, let's talk about how I'm making thumbnails. Oh my god, it's so tough. Anyways, so you look at it and it's like, oh, there's really no right answer. It's like subjective. but it's like when I make more of them, I see the statistics, so many S's in that, jeez. And I'm able to understand, oh, maybe I'll add this effect so it makes my eyes look better. Maybe this one, because the background was too bad. You just slowly get better understanding of what's right and what you actually need to work toward. Now that you've improved all the way up, you're on stage 4. And now this one is, to me, it kind of goes along with the Dunning-Kruger effect, to where the more you know, you feel like you know less because you know more, and then there's like so much more stuff you need to know. That's how it's gonna feel. So let me tell you a little story about a year ago. So it's like I'm getting to the point where it's like pretty decent at guitar. I could play what I wanted, but then it's like, if I want to like create my own songs, like arrangements, and just like hear the notes and then find the bass notes and all that stuff, it's like, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff I don't know. And what happened to that guy is he started getting a little better each day. He just started like, oh, maybe I'll do a little bit more ear training. And then that gets a little better. And then I'll polish up my techniques a little bit. And that gets a little better. And now it's today. And I'm still, oh my god, it's still so hard. But it's better. It's better than before. And I'm not special. You can do that too. So for this stage, it's gonna feel like you're in that tunnel and there is no light whatsoever besides those ones pointing at me. You just have to keep dreaming about it, keep going towards it. Just plug along for this stage and it'll get better. Now you've made it to stage 5. Wow. Over here, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say you're probably not gonna quit. You've either developed a love for what you're doing, or you just hate yourself. One or the other. And the only thing else I'm gonna be leaving you with is just keep adapting. Keep fixing your practice routines. Keep looking up new kinds of learning. Keep doing all those new styles. Have fun and have a magnificent journey. Later.